much, Madam Deputy Speaker. Could I thank the Prime Minister for advance sight of his statement? And on behalf of the Liberal Democrats, I'd like to welcome the Prime Minister's apology, and we associate ourselves fully with all of his remarks, including those about being united as one house in this apology. And can I pay tribute to all the mothers and children who have campaigned for so long, so bravely for this apology. Speaking as a mother, I cannot begin to imagine the trauma, the agony, and the shame they experienced and have had to live with. The testimony they gave to the Education Select Committee this year is some of the most powerful and harrowing ever heard in this Parliament. The mothers who gave birth, denied pain relief as punishment, then given just a few hours or days with their newborn babies before they were stolen away, and the children only finding out years or decades later what had happened to them, discovering that they were victims of this appalling scandal. And this evil has been compounded by the long wait for an apology. It should have come long before now. It is a tragedy that Veronica Smith, whose daughter was taken from her 60 years ago and who founded the movement for an adoption apology 16 years ago, sadly passed away before she could see her campaign succeed. This apology is a tribute to her and all who have fought alongside her. And I hope it gives them some sense of closure. I hope it helps them know that the blame does not lie with them. It never did, but with those who did this to them and those who allowed it to happen. And that includes the Church of England, the Catholic Church, charities, and of course the state. But as the Select Committee heard, an apology in words alone isn't enough. It has to mean action to help heal the trauma this scandal has caused. So I very much welcome the steps the Prime Minister has announced today on adoption records, on trauma-informed support, and the testimonials project. Could he tell us, will that support include a specialist mental health pathway for all those who need it? And will he commit to a continuing dialogue, as the Chair of the Education Select Committee has requested, a continuing dialogue with the survivors on any further support and or redress they want to see? Because today's apology is not the end. It must be the beginning of a better, more caring approach to these mothers and their children. Thank you.
Can I thank her for welcoming this apology and repeat just how important that is, that we are united across this House speaking with one voice. I do thank her for that. And she mentioned the long wait for an apology, a long wait for justice, and that's the double injustice. Not just what happened, but then the fight, as is often the case, for acknowledgement of what went wrong. And we've got this wrong as a state so often. We circle the wagons and protect the decision makers and the wrongdoers instead of asking ourselves the question, where's the injustice here and how do we put it right? That has to change because it's happened in this case and it's happened in other cases. So I thank her for drawing attention to that. We are looking at mental health pathways. I think they're vitally important and how they need to be tailored as well, trauma-informed and developed. And yes, of course, we'll continue the dialogue with all of those affected and with the Education Committee and with the House. Thank you.